Ah, 2014. It came and it went. It was certainly 365 days of something. So, updates on things. We've come quite a long way in the past year. Since last year, the subscriber count has nearly doubled, and then some. That's pretty good in my book. 400 may not seem like a lot at first, but then I take a moment and think to myself, that's about the size of my graduating class. And then I imagine all of those people I knew in high school listening to me read stories about colorful horses. And then I laugh. Ha! Take that, you faggots! I ain't no fucking yellow belly! Now then for updates. We're gonna do a loose organized list here, starting with the 500 subscriber video. I've been gathering questions for that, so you can go to it by clicking the link here. Ask me questions literally anywhere and I'll compile them. Post them in the comments here, on FemFiction, in messages on Skype. Hell, I'll even take tweets. Fucking, I don't even use my Twitter, hardly ever. Send them to me there. I'll take them all and add them to a video once I hit 500 subscribers. Next up, writing. I have stories. Those exist. I've tried starting them up again and it just doesn't fucking work right now. So we'll see what happens in 2015. Maybe a miracle will happen and I'll get around to writing something. Wait a minute. I just spent like 2 fucking hours writing the script. What the fuck am I doing? Anyway, next is voice work. From what you can probably tell by now, I've been slowly uploading more and more professional sounding stuff. As evidenced by my last major narration, Wild Rose. I'm planning on doing more stuff like this in 2015, with the release of Sonic Boom. Speaking of Sonic Boom, I owe everyone who's been waiting for it an explanation here. See, when we started, I had put it on a very strict, tight schedule. Most of you who saw the update video last year know about Kagome, who had just gotten out of surgery at the time when we were recording. She was an absolute powerhouse of a voice actress, despite having been on medication at the time, and I really have to commend her from the bottom of my heart on her dedication to the project and getting her lines done. Unfortunately, the issues with the audio play came after we had gotten all the lines compiled in. See, I had ended up putting them up on this Google Drive, and they're still there. But with the exception of Chapter 1, they've essentially been collecting digital dust since I put them there a year ago. My buddy Roy, or Rocking Double K from the Bog Al Bronies group, was supposed to be the audio engineer for the story. The guy who adds in all the music, the sound effects, and all that other good stuff that makes sure it sounds as realistic as talking colorful horses can. But due to unforeseen real-life circumstances, he was unable to perform in a timely manner. But he promised he'd get these things to me, and that's where my mistakes came in. See, I have a very large tendency as a director to give people the benefit of the doubt and give them extra time, and because, I mean, we're all human, and this is, for the most part, a hobby on the side of things like college or work or other things that get in the way. And so because I could empathize with him and his situation, I gave him extra time to deal with all of these real-life issues for about 10 months. You see the pattern I'm getting at. Now, I don't blame Roy at all for this. It's my fault, if anything else, for not being proactive when it came up. He's an awesome guy, and I love that he offered to do the audio for the story. And what he did do sounds great. Chapter 1 is an excellent listen. I've gone through it multiple times myself, and his ability as a sound engineer is practically perfect. I have another person who's willing to do the audio engineering now, and we expect to have it out soon. I just wanted to update everyone on the status of this project. It is happening. It was happening. There was a period where it wasn't happening, but that period is over now, and it will be out soon. Now, shifting gears for a little bit, I've been doing more stuff with people like Oblivion Fall, as you can see by this video here. I've gotten myself a copy of Adobe Premiere, and it's making my videos so much more engaging than they were before. Oblivion's also created a flash puppet of my little red stallion here, which he's able to use for, well, just about anything really. And I mean, anything. Moving on! He's an awesome guy, really fun to talk to, and he's just a general cool dude. He's also one of the directors for the Anthropology audio play, which I've been narrating for like over a year now. So go check it out there. It's pretty good. So, now's the time for real life stuff to be mentioned. Oh boy. Most of you who know me by now know that I'm in university right now for my bachelor's in computer science. I fix computers at the software level as a second hobby, and I essentially do it for free for people that I know out of the goodness of my heart. Getting paid to do the same thing I do normally would be pretty nice. But more importantly, my university has a program that I can enter into for an internship, which would put me in Washington, D.C. during the summertime, where I would intern at the Department of Defense. This would put me in a prime location for one certain convention if I were to get the internship. Things aren't set in stone yet. I still have to submit my application, and I'm working with my ambassador at my university on that right now. More details on that will most likely come out during the summertime, so stay tuned for that. Well, that just about wraps up my 2014 end-of-year update, you guys. Hope I entertained you for however long this clock's in at. Good day or good night, and may your pasta be always warm and delicious in the coming year. A special thanks once again to Oblivion Fall for making all the stupid shit I asked him to make. He's a fucking trooper, and I wish both him and Kagome the best in the coming months. You too, you adorable viewer. Come here, I could just hug you. But instead I'm just gonna stare at you and smile for the next few moments.
No!